Hello friends, welcome to this second experiment of your CCN lab, which is 17ECL68. So we have seen in the previous experiment, that is previous video wherein we have done your experiment 1 as well as the introduction. There we have already seen how to open your virtual machine, how to open your NC2NS client, and also we have done your first experiment wherein we have connected 4 hosts and applied your UDP connection. Okay, so moving ahead with the same experiment, today we will go to the second experiment, wherein the second experiment aim goes something like this. So here we will be implementing a 4-node point-to-point network with links N0 to N2, N1 to N2, N2 to N3. Apply TCP agent between N0 to N3 and UDP between N1 to N3. Apply relevant applications over TCP and UDP agents by changing the parameters, and determine the number of packets sent by TCP or UDP. So to explain you what is this aim, here we will be taking 4 nodes, that is N0 to N3, and we will be applying a TCP agent as well as UDP agent. In between one set of nodes, that is N0 to N3, we will be applying a TCP agent. Between the other set of agents, that is N1 to N3, we will be applying a UDP agent. Then we will be trying to change the various parameters and check how the transmission is happening between the senders and the receiver. So remember friends, we have senders and a single receiver. So that is from N0 to N3, we will be using a TCP. From N1 to N3, you will be using the UDP. So one more very important thing here is, here while drawing the topology, we will select 3 hosts and a hub. Thereby, we will consider even the hub as one of your nodes. Okay, so I'll directly jump to your Fedora, that is virtual machine, to the NC2NS client, as you already seen how to open and all those things in the previous lecture. So the first thing you can see here, our NC2NS client has been already opened. So the first thing is nothing but you need to place the host. So I'll be selecting this host. So I'll select this host 1, 2 and 3. So there are 3 hosts. Now I would like to next apply your hub. So I'll select this hub and I'll place it here. So we have placed your 3 hosts and hub. Thereby we consider these as your 4 nodes. So as I explained while explaining your explaining your aim, that from N0, that is from one host which I consider this as a sender, to this receiver, I will make a TCP connection. So please follow the arrow cursor, and from this host, that is second one, to your third, which is again a receiver, I will be making a UDP connection. Now I will try to rename these hosts with the help of your label by changing the labels. So I will go to this labels, I will click on this and I will say this is my N0. So this is your N0. So this is your N0, and this I will rename it as N1. So this is my N1. The second one is N1, and this hub I will rename it as N2. So you have N0, N1, then you have a N2. So this is your N2. Then finally, I will rename the last one, the last system, as N3. So I'll rename this as N3. Okay. So I renamed all the 3 systems. You can see here we have N0, this is N0, this is N1, then you have a N2, this is your N2, then you have a N3. So this is your N3. So thereby it is, if I do labeling, it will be easy for you to understand from where to where I have to apply TCP and from where to where I have to apply UDP. So I will draw the point to point links now. So select this point to point link, click on this and drag it. So we are made from N0 to N2. Similarly click on N1 to N2, finally from N2 to N3. So the topology has been done. We have drawn the topology, very simple. Next thing is you need to edit, or you need to decide that you need to name this as a TCP client and this as a UDP client, that is N0 as a TCP client. So I will press edit. So we need to give a file name now. So I will go inside root, I will say experiment number 2. Remember, again your extension of the file must be .tpl. Say yes. So the IP addresses have been generated. Just check the IP addresses. So this is 1.1, this is 1.3, and here it has taken it as some default, and here it is again default. Okay. So this is 1.3. Okay, fine. So we'll go ahead and try to change the various characteristics. So I'll click on this on the system. I'll say add, and I'll add the command. Before adding, I'll change the time length to 20. So the command we'll be using is, as I am taking it as a TCP client, so it is STCP minus P 100, then minus L 1024 space the receiver IP address 1.0.1.3. So to explain you to the command, STCP tells you that it is a TCP connection. S stands for sender. P is nothing but the port number, wherein you have 100 is the port number. L is nothing but it denotes length, and 1024 is nothing but the packet length, and this IP address is the receiver IP address wherein you are trying to send the packets. So I'll press OK. Then go to node editor. The same steps which you have done in your first experiment, MAC 8023. I want to select what are the logs I want to see. So I want to see the outgoing. Then I would also like to see collision and drop. So say OK. So this part is done. We need to go for FIFO, wherein we will be checking the number of packet lengths. We will keep it as 50 only. So say OK, and then come down and press OK. So we are done with the first one. So this is done. So similarly we will do it for N1. So again here add. So this we are setting as a UDP client. So this we will set as a UDP client. So the command must be of the UDP command, STG minus U 1024 100 followed by your IP address where I want to send 1.0.1.3. So STG is nothing but sender. TG dash U, that is minus U, is nothing but it is telling that it is a UDP client. 1024 is nothing but again the length of the packet, and finally 100 is the port which you have already seen in the previous experiment, and this IP address is nothing but the receiver IP address. So press OK. Then we'll go to node editor, MAC 8023. Again I would like to select what all log I want to see. Say collision, drop and outgoing. So press OK. So again you just cross check once with FIFO, is it 50 or no? Yeah, it is 50, and press OK. So your both the senders are done. You have set up them as a TCP and UDP. Then we would like to set up your receiver. So I'll say add. So I'll change the time length and I'll put the command. So first one is RTCP space minus P minus 100 minus L. 1 second friends. This is minus 100 minus L and 1024. So this is my first command wherein we are setting it as a TCP that is from one host number 1 to the receiver. So this is nothing but R stands for receiver. So this is done, press OK. We need to add one more command for the UDP. So again here, so as our receiver is acting like both UDP as well as TCP, so therefore we are putting both the commands of UDP as well as TCP. So you can see here R stands for receiver, TG minus U stands for UDP, minus W stands for writing the file, that is which is nothing. What file we are writing? We are writing the various log files. So this is done, press OK and say OK. So, so this is done with your receiver. Then we need to go for your one small thing we are left out, which is nothing but your node editor, and yeah, we need to go to Mac, that is we need to select what are the logs we need to check. So this is your collision and drop and your incoming, so as it is a receiver. So we have selected all the three. Okay, just cross check with your FIFO, is it 50 packets? Yeah, it is 50 packets. Say OK, then finally OK. So this is done with your receiver. Next we need to move to hub. This is my hub. So as a small change, we'll try to reduce the bandwidth, say 7 or whatever of your wish you can put it. Say OK. So this is done with your editing part. Next we would like to move to your run part. So it will say, do you want to save? Say yes. OK. And then go to simulation and run. So we will be running it. So you can see here it is running. So once the running has been done, press OK. All the file transfers have been done. So just the last method, last phase is your play method. So you will just press this play. So once you press this play, you can observe there will be some changes as and when the play happens here. When you see this red mark, there will be some changes, some data transfer would happen. You can pause and have a look that the data transfer is happening from the second host to the third host. That is nothing but your UDP to your receiver. Okay. So again, I'll press this, I'll remove this pause button. So if you remove this pause button, again it will start running. Yeah, it is running. So you can see this is the data transfer which is happening. So you can observe how the data transfer is happening. The blue lines, as you can see, is the nothing but your data transfer. So I'll pause this. The last step remaining here is now to plot the graphs. So to plot the graphs, you will be going to G tools, select plot graph, file, new, graph 0, and say open. So we need to go to experiment2.results. So say this is your n1.p1 collision. So we'll try to check if there is any collision. Yeah, you can see here there are some collisions which we did not see in your experiment number 1. Okay. Similarly, we'll try to open one more graph. Say open. We had seen n1.p1 collision. We'll try to see the drop. So the blue color is collision, and whatever has been collided has been dropped. So that's what you can see in this red color. Similarly, we'll try to check the next graph, graph 2. Say file, open. We'll try to check the throughput. So output throughput of your P1 is 0 as there is no transmission. So we'll remove this. We'll try to check one more. Say file, open. So we'll try to check the N2 output throughput. So even this is not coming. So let us try to check your input throughput. File, open. We'll try to see the input throughput. Yeah, this is your input throughput. So here you can see the small lines which you can see here, it is nothing but your input throughput. So if you want to vary these graphs, what you can do is you can vary the parameters. The parameters which you will be varying are nothing but your bandwidth. You can vary the bandwidth. As we had kept the bandwidth as 7, you can vary the bandwidth, keep it 8, 9 or 10, something like that, and check the various things. Okay. So this is your experiment number 2, friends. So here I will be ending it. We'll meet again in the next experiment. Thank you.